Scientists have long debated the cause of the big extinction events that changed life on Earth in a geological moment, including the death of the dinosaurs 66 million years ago at the end of the Cretaceous period. Large volcanic eruptions, as opposed to comets or asteroids that collided with Earth, are the most plausible causes of global catastrophe, according to some experts. Volcanic activity appears to have been the primary cause of mass extinctions, according to a recent study. The results offer the strongest quantitative evidence to date that the relationship between large volcanic eruptions and widespread species turnover is not just coincidental. According to the researchers, 4 of the 5 mass extinctions occurred concurrently with a volcanic eruption known as a flood basalt. In the space of 1 million years or less, in the geological timescale, these eruptions cover enormous areas, even a whole continent, with lava. They leave behind large igneous provinces, or vast areas of steppe-like igneous rock, solidified from the erupted lava, which serve as enormous fingerprints as proof. A large igneous province must have at least 100,000 cubic kilometers of magma to qualify as large. Recent studies looked at the chronological relationship between mass extinction and large igneous provinces using 3 well-known datasets on the geologic timescale, paleobiology, and large igneous provinces. They claim that key climatic and environmental events, such as mass extinctions, appear to coincide in time with the enormous steppe-like sections of igneous rock left behind by these large volcanic eruptions. In actuality, the most severe of the mass extinctions occurred around 252 million years ago as a result of a series of eruptions in modern-day Siberia, which blasted a huge pulse of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere and nearly suffocated all life. The Siberian Traps, a vast area of volcanic rock nearly the size of Australia, serve as a witness. Around the period of the massive dinosaur extinction, there were also volcanic eruptions that shook the Indian subcontinent, resulting in the formation of the Deccan Plateau. This would have had similar worldwide repercussions to the asteroid strike, covering the atmosphere in dust and toxic gases, suffocating dinosaurs and other life, as well as long-term climate change. On the other hand, the Chicxulub impactor, a space rock that collided with Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula at the same time as the dinosaurs went extinct, is the central piece of the theories supporting extinction by asteroid impact. The researchers analyzed the 5 mass extinctions as well as other eras of extreme species extinction in the geological timescale with the best estimates of flood basalt eruptions. They tested whether the eruptions would line up just as well with a randomly generated pattern, and did the experiment 100 million times to show that the timing was more than just chance. They discovered that the agreement with extinction times exceeded random chance by a wide margin. The research team arranged the volcanic events according to the rate at which lava was ejected, rather than taking into account the eruption's absolute magnitude. They discovered that the most destructive volcanic events, producing more severe extinctions up to mass extinctions, were those with the highest rates of eruptive activity. The figures were calculated for asteroids as well. When the Chicxulub impactor was not taken into account, the synchronicity of impacts with times of species turnover was noticeably weaker and severely worsened, indicating that other lesser-known impactors did not significantly contribute to extinctions. The Indian Deccan Traps rate of eruption indicates that even without the asteroid, the conditions were already in place for widespread extinction. The impact was the twin whammy that clearly sounded the dinosaurs' doom. Thankfully, the total amount of carbon dioxide being released into the atmosphere as a result of current climate change is still considerably less than the amount released by a significant igneous, but we're emitting it extremely quickly, which is the cause for concern, according to researchers. The rate of the environmentally damaging flood basalts they researched is uncomfortably similar to the carbon dioxide emissions. According to them, this situates climate change within the context of environmental calamity.